right, so we're going to do the composite functions. Right, so I'm going to do the question 6 on the given question paper, that we have f at x is equal to x plus 2 and g equal to x squared. So the first question says 6.1 says that find f and all that f and g at x. So for you to do this kind of equation, you must know that when they start by giving you f, you must know that you're going to present x as g. The first alphabet or variable is not the one that you substitute, but is the one that you substitute into. If maybe my statement is not clear, I would explain further. We're going to say f at x equal to, whenever we see x, we're going to put g, the value of g. In our first equation, we have that x squared then plus 2, meaning we can just say x squared plus 2. That's our new equation, right? So this thing is, there is no need for you to solve further. It's just done. Then on 6.2, we have that g and f at x is equal to, remember that I told you that the first variable, you don't substitute it, but you actually take the value of the second variable as x, meaning that you're going to say that f is represented by x. Then you're going to say g, because it say x squared on g, né? Therefore you're going to say, you substitute what? The value of f at x into x. I wish if I had some color so that I can show the difference, but I'll just do that in a moment. Therefore we have squared here. So let me explain actually what's going on there. So we have what? We have x plus 2 is equal to f at x. So whenever you see this guy here supposed to represent the value of x, only if you have g and f. Remember, the first variable is not the one that you substitute in, but it's the one that you take them, you use it on as your equation. But the value of x is for the one that is for the second variable. I don't know if my statement makes sense, but let's explain when writing. All right, so let me write that equation again. I said that x is equal to, so I'm going to show you the value of g using the red pen. So this is g. Actually, this is just x squared, right? But because now we need to substitute x as f, then we cancel that. So this is the, actually this is the value of g. But now, because of what? Because we have f that we have to put as an x, right? Remember, wherever you see x, you put the value of f. Therefore, we have x plus 2. We get that inside the bracket, right? So you can just say that x is equal to x plus 2. Get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. Alright, so let me just finish the equation. So this equation you can just factorize. Just say x plus 2 in close brackets, x plus 2 close brackets. Therefore x multiplied by x is x squared, x multiplied by 2. Therefore we're going to have 4x, then we're going to have 4. So you can just do that, just factorization method. I hope you learned that in grade 10. Doesn't have to give you problems. Okay, so let's do the last question. We have 6.3. So 6.3 we have g, and then beside having the x we have 3. There we have 3. Alright. Negative 3. We have negative 3. We have negative 3, meaning that we are going to represent our values of g by 3, by negative 3. Alright, so we're going to say that it just is the same as this equation, but the values are going to be very different. So we're going to have g, then f, alright, negative 3, sorry. So I need to actually show all the steps of how do you do this equation. It's 6.3. So on this one, remember that I told you that the value, let me change the color of that. I told you that the value, if they give you in this way, meaning that f is just the value of x, right? Meaning that you're going to take whatever that you have to see there as x. So right now, because we have 3, we are going to say that x is equal to negative 3, right? X is equal to negative 3. So when we solve equations like this one, we are going to take the first equation, the first answer from the previous equation. This is the answer that we got when we were solving for this. So meaning that we're going to say, don't forget this guys here, right? Wherever you see x, you're going to put what? Negative 3. Remember I said that x is equal to negative 3 because of that, right? So right now, wherever you see x, you're going to put negative 3, meaning that we're going to have negative 3x squared plus 4 multiplied by negative 3 plus 4. Therefore, that will give you the answer. And then we're going to have 9 minus 12 plus 4. The final answer is 1. Right, so your final answer will be that g is equal to 1. So I will actually upload some of the equations after this. For now, can you focus on composite functions? And please understand everything that is happening here. So to summarize this, I'm just going to do a very quick scope. If they are saying that f and that g is like this, you just have to know that everything that is equal to g is going to be presented by x, meaning that your g is equal to x. When you're going to do this equation, whatever that you see in the equation, maybe it's an x squared plus 4, then you know what this g, maybe instant they say g at x is equal to 4x plus 3, sorry, plus 1, right? Meaning that when we get here, these things mean that x is equal to 4x plus 1. The value of this is the value of g at x, right? So we are going to substitute that guy into f as g, meaning that on this equation you will know that this guy here is equal to 4x plus 1 squared plus 4, right? This is the composite function. Alright, this is that for this tutorial.